Thanks for joining us. Freezing rain made a mess of the roads this morning, causing a number of spinouts and crashes. The icy roads led Metro Transit to cancel all bus service for several hours.
And that had some parents wondering, why were school buses still out if it was considered too dangerous for Metro Transit buses? Some districts did switch to an e-learning day, but many did not. Morgan Wolf joins us now with how those decisions were made in the Metro. Morgan?
Yes, we reached out to several school districts. St. Paul said that they started on time, but they excused their tardies. And here's a statement that they sent us. They just go over explaining how they have their early morning leaders meet on morning calls to discuss the school days, knowing that their buses would be running late, but kids could make it to school, they said. Now, nearby in Burnsville, Eagan, and Savage School District, their schools went remote. And they told me in a statement that the weather was just too dangerous for their students to get to school, adding that they are conscious that a lot of students rely on them also for meals. Now, out west, many districts were delayed, and I spoke to a mom in Robbinsdale that said she's wondering why her son's school district wasn't.
When I went out to go defrost my car, I noticed that a school bus had lost control down the hill that I live on and had slid into the snowbank in front of my house.
Erica Garcia Jones knew in that moment her boys were staying home.
It was like a skating rink going down my hill.
Her sons go to a school in the Robbinsdale School District. I called and learned that this isn't one of their buses. The school bus company told me that it was picking up a student for a North Minneapolis charter school. But there were two other school buses that slid off the road down the hill. Robbinsdale School District couldn't confirm or deny if they were from their district. But the spokesperson did write to me in an email. There were no accidents today, no injuries. We had 8 different buses, though, that had issues going up hills and going down hills and getting stuck behind cars that couldn't move.
It's like everybody else, all my coworkers, their kids' schools were all delayed. It seems.
On the phone, the spokesperson told me they can't delay school because of their tiered bus routes. It would cause a chain reaction to the middle and elementary school start times, adding that they haven't used any e-learning days so far this year.
By law, schools are allowed 5 e-learning days a year. A lot of the districts had to use some of those days last week with that big snowstorm.
Yeah, we've been going through them here at the beginning of this year, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Morgan.